All right, YouTube, welcome back. So I just asked Rachel what was our estimate versus Firestone's estimate, and I showed you we're a little over $1,000, and then Rachel said that we were what?
They weren't bad. I got freeze-dried apples all over
Everybody
my mouth.
loves a little apple on your face.
There were 100 more, but that goes again. Which one were they using? Are they using a reman? Are they using a new aftermarket? Are they using new from the dealer? There's new aftermarket and new from the dealer. That's a different thing.
Their estimate said remanufactured.
Oh.
They said reman.
So they're paying a lot more for a reman.
So they're paying a lot more for a reman.
$100 cheaper for a new one.
We're $100 less for the same job with a new power steering pump. New.
I don't get that because
hold on. And we're also cleaning and flushing the power steering reservoir in our estimate. So
I'm senseless.
One hose, power steering flushing for the reservoir because it's needed at this mileage. But what I said to Rachel was like, the customer came back here about a year ago, told us he wasn't putting any more money in the car. And then I see the car's back with more money in it. And then when he was here, I think for just an estimate, and he didn't get the work done. He obviously went to Firestone and spent money there. So there's a new catalytic converter on there. We checked our history. They left the hangers off. That's Firestone technicians left the hangers off while they were doing the manifold catalytic converter, right? They also never finished tightening up this bolt. That's not tight. They changed the oil pan before they did the catalytic converter. They told them it wasn't leaking, and it's still leaking. It's dripping on the exhaust where they were just working. So kudos to you, because I told him it was leaking. He went back to Firestone. They cleaned it off. He came back to me. I told him it's still leaking, and it's still leaking. So how about spending $1,000 for this job, being told that the guys who you paid didn't do it right, and it's still leaking to this day. You know, only lead horses to the water. We can't make them drink. So I told Rachel, I said, just tell this guy, why are you playing us against them? One, they don't stand behind their work. Or, hey, your oil pan is still leaking. How about I fix that for you for free, since I know we did that last year? Why would they? No one's going to want to fix that for free. I mean, we would do it because that's the kind of shop we stand behind our work. And if we left the hangers off, right, which they know that they did the cat job because they were just under it checking his power steering system, why wouldn't they just put the hangers back on?
It takes 2 seconds to put them back on.
2 seconds to put the hangers back on. But no one was willing to do anything. And you know that the service manager and technicians know what work was done. Also, they just say, what's the history on this guy's car? Same thing we do. What's the history?
Well, and I'm sure all of that gets reported to Carfax too.
Probably, but look, they were just in here, but they didn't stand behind the oil pan work. I just confirmed it's still leaking again. And then they left the hangers up on the exhaust. And then they didn't estimate a new power steering pump reman. They estimated, I think, 2 hoses. I think Rachel's wrong. And I'm saying it only needs 1. And they didn't even recommend replace the power steering reservoir near 300,000 miles, or even clean it out or flush it. So I don't like getting played between shops that are less than we are.
Yes.
You know, and then we're actually $100 less with a brand new power steering pump. I don't know. I don't understand. So I told Rachel, try and get to the bottom of why he plays us between them. He's obviously paying more and getting work that's not quality, it's subpar, and he was just there, and they still didn't correct any of the issues from their prior work. Leaking oil pan, and hangers not installed on the exhaust.
And their drain plugs leaking just a little bit.
It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Thanks for watching.